Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So now I'd like to share with you how to create an impressive CV. You can apply for a job and not be called or anything like that, and you keep asking yourself, why are they not calling you for interviews? Check your CV, guys. Your CV should be powerful enough, and also play for your applications. Both sides should balance up, your prayer life and your social life. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you some of the useful tips for you to get that powerful CV that when you apply for each and every job, they consider you. Back home, when you apply for an NGO, they usually keep the CVs and the applications. When there's an opening, they actually come back to you to check if you're still interested to work for that organization. So if your CV is powerful, you might have competitors who did better than you in writing the cover letter and the CV, but you don't have to give up, because if it's an NGO, they'll still have your application. And don't feel down because you haven't been called for the interview. Keep that faith. So as for me, after I edited my CV, guys, oh my god, I took off to the levels that I didn't even expect. Right now, if I'm reading my CV, I just go like, "Mwah, mwah, mwah." Oh yeah, it's me. So for the past 6 months, I've applied for jobs, and all of them I've been called for interviews. And you might be asking why I didn't get any of the jobs. It's not like I failed the interviews or I did not perform well. I did perform well. Excellent. X. But the thing is, I'm here. And the jobs are there. They ask me, when do you think you'll be available for the job? And I'll go like, let us 3 months. And they need somebody like instantly. They obviously will not consider me. They'll get somebody else. And at the times I ask myself, guys, do I really need to work for somebody? No. I need the money. I work me, so I do me. I work me, I do me. The other thing is, guys, well, when you're creating a CV, whatever career path of yours is, whatever you studied, these organizations do not care your major. They care about your skills and your knowledge towards that vacancy, towards that post. There are a lot of courses online which you can learn from some of the skills that are genofitting for all the fields. Those are the ones you need to have on your CV. Okay? So the first thing, either you're housekeeping, you're a guard, you're a driver, you're data analyst, statistician, you're a rector, you're in the medical field, you're in the drama field, but you're not a drama queen, you're not a drama diva, you're a dancer, whatsoever field of yours. Just Google. Google is so powerful. Thank you, Google. That search engine gives you everything you need. Just Google duties and responsibilities for a fisheries officer, for an environmental scientist, for a hotel manager, for an officer, any of your career. Just Google it, and Google is going to give you that list. And when you get that list, what you're supposed to do is, first thing, you go through it. Do this read with what I know as a person, or what I learned in class, or what I've experienced in my life? Yes or no? If you find something that is not familiar to what you did, learn it, know it by heart, and include it in your CV as one of your duties and responsibilities when you're doing a particular job. And guys, most of this posts, they require like 10 years experience, 3 years experience, and you're just a fresh graduate. You don't have that kind of experience. Actually, you have zero experience. Lie. Lie. Just make sure you balance your lie, huh? If you're putting some references for your previous weight but you do not have any job, make sure you know somebody who works in that field so that they back you up. That person who works for that particular organization should know you and be able to back you up when that organization you're applying for decides to call your referees. Yeah. So, how to write a cover letter when you're applying for a job? Introduce yourself in line with that post. Okay, I'm so. I possess these skills that make me the best candidate for this job because I am excellent. I am the fire you need. And when you get into an interview, don't be nervous. Don't give them that face that, oh my God, they're just human beings like us. The moment they realize that you're nervous, they're just going to slaughter you. They're going to grill you like some sausages they like. So don't show them you're nervous. That's a weakness. You don't need to show your weaknesses. Go in with confidence. Like a guy seeing a girl they like, the step they take. And like a girl who is a model. You know how it works. Okay, so don't be nervous. And the question you're supposed to ask after they're done asking you their questions, ask them, when do you expect to start the job? Majority of the panelists usually give a laugh like, that's overconfidence, that kind of laugh that, that's you being overconfident. Why do you expect that? Why do you expect this to be pro you? Like, why do you think you're the best candidate? They give that laugh. Then they look at each other like, yeah, I have grilled you. Tell me, when do you expect me to start this job? So they look at each other, and one person you see, we're going to contact you and tell them, I'll be waiting for that. I'm waiting to hearing from you because I can't wait to have this room as my office. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Voila!